Hereford Manager Josh Gowling, how pleased are you to get that victory against Kidderminster tonight?
Yeah, we're just pleased more than anything for the fans, because I know Saturday was a bit of a boring performance, to be honest. For Saturday we wanted to sit and be solid against a very good team and hit them on the break, which we did, and if we scored the chance, we'd probably win the game. But today, we looked at them and we knew if we got in amongst them, we would test their character, and we did that. I thought Towing and I, towing the 10 engine up top, the pressing and the work rate was just phenomenal, which got us up the pitch, which enabled us to get the opportunities we did.
Looked as though you'd done a lot of work defensively as well, because the back four very, very young, but they excelled.
Yeah, I mean, Jamie's on work experience. He's 18. He's a scholar. Seb's 18 as well. So they're really young, they're enthusiastic, and what a baptism of fire it is to come into games like that. But I thought they were excellent. Jamie was brilliant. Ben marshalled our back four well. Dinesh's been brilliant as well. So we have to do the work, obviously, because it's pretty much a new back four. But I thought, to a man there, they're absolutely brilliant.
Steve Burr talked about being clinical in the penalty areas, and you were tonight at both ends.
Well, it's probably cost us places in the league this year, because I think if you look at the games we've played, and we take the opportunities, we're probably comfortably sitting in the playoffs. And I think that was the biggest frustration for us. We've had a long chat, a long discussion this week. The reality is we've lost to first in the league, second in the league, and Southport recently that have 11 game winning streak. And we're very frustrated. So it shows it's a good thing. I know we've lost, but it is a good thing, because the Brackley game, I thought we should have got something out of it, and Gateshead were good, of course, but you take that opportunity, you win the game. So that's why we're frustrated. But today, the big thing for us was taking the opportunities when they come, and we did that.
On the flip side, are you worried that you had to churn some of the squad around? Lots of players have departed in the last couple of weeks.
That's why I do, isn't it? So it's not a problem. We just have to adapt. It is what it is. We're not gonna. I can be annoyed about it, of course I am. But the reality is, we've just got to adapt and evolve. And like I said, as the manager of the football club, I've got to find ways to win games of football. So if we turn players over, I've got to go and get out there, make phone calls, send emails, lean on contacts. I'd like to thank Villa and Bristol, because they've done us massive favours by letting the two lads come in for nothing, which has helped us massively. And we've brought in two more lads, and we're always looking, we're always making sure that if something like this does happen, that we can get some fresh faces in.
How much confidence do you feel that will give the squad now, given that you had such a good November?
Yeah, I know, yeah. And then I was meant to get manager of the month, and then I didn't get it, and I still got the kiss of death. No, we know where we are. We know where we are as a squad. We said we're a work in process, but we also know how good we can be. And when we put performance in like that, it shows everyone how good we are. So we've now got to go to Farsley. It's a completely different test. It'll be a not great pitch. No disrespect to Farsley. Not great changing rooms. Cold. They'll play long balls, and it's a completely different game. So we've got to really show our work rate, our work ethic, and make sure we're on our mettle on Saturday.
How big a test do you feel that will be for the young defenders?
Who says they're playing?
Unless you get your boots back on.
I actually thought about getting my boots back on, actually, but then I joined in training for about 2 seconds and I realised it's not for me. So, it's going to be a test. It's something different. They've played against two footballing sides. So it's not saying it's easier, but it's a completely different test when you're getting ball shot over your head for 90 minutes. So we'll see their concentration levels. But we've been in there, marshalling them and talking and organising. And what I would say is that's probably the best Vinny and Lloyd have been all season for me. The work rate, picking up second balls, helping out the fullbacks, getting on the ball, playing. They misplaced a couple of passes, but in all, they drove forward with the ball well. And I thought for me, in the engine room, they were absolutely excellent, and they marshalled the game really well.
What's the big difference, do you feel, from Saturday to tonight?
It's just a game plan. That's it. Look, I know the reality of the game plan on Saturday, and to everyone, if you win it, it's unbelievable. You've won 1-0, or you took a little goal and you've won at home. And if you lose it, everyone's going to moan about it because it's a poor performance and you've not got on the ball. You live and decide and die by your decisions. And you look at the game, Miles had a great header in the second half. He scores that. He's had one go through in the first half. He scores that, then you win the game. So, but it is what it is. So we just changed the game plan today. We were a bit more on the front foot. We wanted to play a bit more attacking football, especially here against a team that we thought we could beat. I'm not saying we didn't think we could beat Gateshead, but we always look at team strengths and weaknesses and how we can nullify that. And today we think we did that really well.
Well done.
Cheers, thank you.
How do you think the change in the sort of front three rather than just Miles up front and made an impact today?
Yeah, I mean, we looked at it. We've not been scoring goals. Probably Miles is I mean, Miles has come on today and made an impact straight away, so he's a big part of what we're doing moving forward. But we just wanted to tweak it slightly and give something a bit different. And Janai had to ball up well, which brings Toey and Ryan and Mazzy into the game. And although Mazzy's been excellent playing centre midfield, we just thought if we bring Mazzy on wide, he probably will retain the ball better, which enables us to get up the pitch and play. So, and he did that really well, apart from blowing up after about 10 minutes in the second half.
Because they really had Kiddie worried, the three of McLean, Aaron Evans and Gordon throughout, really.
Yeah, we've just worked a lot on our being a bit more fluid with their movement and not being so rigid. I think at times when you watch this, they're probably, the wide players stay wide, Janai stays in the middle and they don't really move. So, we've just worked on just being a bit more fluid and being a bit more loose in the final third so they can just rotate around because they all know everyone's jobs. So if it ends up with Janai out wide, he knows Ryan's job. If Toey's out wide, Janai knows Toey's job. So, we worked at that and it worked really well today.
And even Ben Pollard got forward and had a couple of chances.
I know, he had a header as well. Well, was the header from the goal, was it?
There was a header.
Someone
went
headed it
over.
and dropped down and then he yeah, I know. Yeah, so that's the freedom we've got at the moment. I think it's good, and what we do know is we have confidence in each other, which is a pleasing thing, which enables them to go forward and join in.
And he's still looking for additions, or is that it now?
Well, Zelly's gone now, obviously, so that frees up a little bit for us. So yeah, we'll have a look at what we need. But today, if the lads are like this, then you don't really need to bring anything in, do you? So, but yeah, I think we need one more addition. I think that's for sure. I'd like a couple more, but the money's not there. So we'll use a little bit of Zanny's money and then see what we can do and what we can bring in.
Thank you.
Brilliant.